Another gameplay I'm getting rid of. Uploading this game. Redskins versus the Bears. Good matchup. Why am I starting Alfred Morris? Usually I don't start Alfred Morris. I usually start Roy Helu. I think I replaced him after that play. Because Roy Helu in this game is faster than Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris is a big back. I like using him for like third and long or second and long. No, actually let me take that back. Third and short or fourth and short. If I'm running the ball in those situations, I like using Alfred Morris. But Roy Helu, I'm telling you, Roy Helu is a good running back. I mean, I've had situation when I got sticked, like I got hit stick by a linebacker, uh, and Roy Helu still retained that ball. I never fumbled that ball with Roy Helu. Now Alfred Morris is a different situation. So this guy went with the Bears, and I went with the Redskins. Redskins, I still think Redskins should have won that Week 1 matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know what happened. I think they ended up winning the game by losing the game by like 4 or 5 points, something like that. But I still think the Redskins should have won. My pick for that division, that NFC East division. Look at that option read right here. Woo! RG3, nobody's gonna catch him. My pick for that division is the Redskins, like they did last year. The Cowboys are not gonna win nothing. I hate the Cowboys. I've never liked Tony Romo. I don't like Tony Romo. I dislike Tony Romo with a passion. And then the Giants. I don't know. The Giants might make the wild card. It's gonna be tough. Philadelphia Eagles. To be honest with you, it's very early to start making predictions. Predictions we're gonna see like right after in the mid season, like around week 8, week 9. That's when it's good to start making prediction. Yeah, I hit this guy with another option read, RG3. Look at this. Woo! That juke got him. I know that little juke had him. Got the second touchdown. Second option read by RG3 for a touchdown. And yeah, anyways, it's too early to start making prediction of who is gonna make the playoff in that division, but uh, though the Redskins have a better chance of performing better than Philadelphia Eagles and New York Giants because they have Pierre Garcon, good receiver, Alfred Morris, who has 1,600 plus yard last year, RG3. I mean, Santana Moss is kind of getting old though. I'm not gonna lie, but he still got it. Still got a couple years, at least 1 or 2 more years in his tank before they probably let him go. Uh, Fred Davis, or is it Fred Davis, the tight end? I don't know if his first name. So RG3. I mean, the Redskins have a good squad to make that playoff, and they have Mike Shanahan and his son. So we'll see. It's gonna be tough. But anyways, my Super Bowl pick though, it's still too early. But AFC, of course, I'm going for Denver. No team could pass Denver. Not even Tom Brady. Tom Brady struggled against the Jets in that Thursday night game. Tom Brady's losing it, man. He's losing it. I think they want Brandon Lloyd. They should get Brandon Lloyd and Deion Branch back because those receivers were dropping passes. That was a nice run. Edelman was dropping passes. There was no communication. I know Tom Brady was frustrated. Gronkowski is still injured. Gonzalez, he's done. So Tom Brady has no receiver to throw the ball to. That's why his yards yesterday, when I was watching the stats, he only had 185 yards. That's not Tom Brady. Tom Brady usually throws 2, 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. Yeah, he usually that's this game, especially with the Jets. But he only had one touchdown and 185 yards. That's unacceptable from Tom Brady. So it's a good thing I didn't draft Tom Brady in my fantasy draft this year because I knew I looked at the Patriots situation with their wide receiver. They have a couple of rookies and Amendola is not healthy. I mean, he had a good week. He had a good game in week 1, but he still hurt that he still have problem with that injury, so um, it's not likely that he's gonna play all 16 games. I say he's gonna play at least 10 games, and between that 10 games is, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one. They need Wells Walker. They need that slot receiver. That slot receiver, Tom Brady, could just throw the ball to and get at least 200-300 yards a game. But it's gonna be hard for Tom Brady to get those stats nowadays with those receivers he have. Back to this matchup. See the guy, man, 24-21. So I'm back with running the ball again. Roy Helu getting me yards. Um, yeah, I get a scramble with RG3. I don't even know why I should have went for it. 3rd and 3. Try to scramble again. I usually go for it. 4-1. All I had to do is go for it, but I had to play smart because I'm down by 3 points. All I needed was just a field goal to tie the game up. He only has 2 timeout left, 20 seconds on the clock. So he was just forcing the ball to Brandon Marshall right here. That could have been a pick. I'm glad they didn't. I mean to Hester, sorry. I'm glad they didn't call pass interference. Again, he forced it Hester. I just swatted that ball, and then 4th down, he was forced to punt the ball. So we go to another overtime game, another overtime. So in overtime, I'm not gonna brag. I've won a lot of games in overtime. If and only I said if I receive the ball. If I don't receive the ball, it's a different situation. Sometimes if I don't even receive the ball, they score a field goal, and I usually score a touchdown. I always score a touchdown at least 70 to 80% of the time. So here I think he gets the ball. So it's not looking good. In overtime, if you score a touchdown, you win. So I kick the ball to him, no problem. Just all I have to do is just play smart. That's all. But this guy was milking the clock, boy. This guy was destroying that clock. Look at this, from start to finish, 5:37, right? Look at what he does. 2nd and 9. Start the game off, the drive up with 2nd and 9. 3rd and 9. Gets a pass there to Hester, and then from there on, he just straight ran that ball. Ran that ball. Right there, he runs the ball with Michael Bush, and then he gets a wide open pass to the tight end, and then he gets another pass to the running back. I think he was just He was just passing. Sorry, he didn't run the ball. It was just straight. Oh, why am I so tired? He was just straight run the ball. There, I stopped him. 2nd and 3. Commit. Stopped him with Merriweather. 3rd and 6. Loses 3 yards. Stopped him again. That defense was balling. Look at the time. 129. This guy milked the clock for over 4 minutes. Over 3.5 minutes. So I'm left with one timeout. So what do? I said, all right, since you want to milk the clock and play FACD, no problem. I'm just going to run the ball with IG3 on you. 2nd and 10, hit him with that draw. Look at this play right here. Roy Helu. See, if it was Alfred Morris, I know I would have got tackled earlier. Roy Helu got me that big yards, and then just finished him off with another draw play right here. No, not this play right here. Just finished him off with that draw play. That was it. Sealed the game. He's not going to catch him. Nobody catch him. Cut him when he went to the end zone. So that's it. That's game ball. Appreciate for you watching, and I will see you later. Roy Helu should be MVP, not RG3. How's RG3 MVP? Let me see who's MVP of the game. Player of the game. 77 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 42%. I know he has 2 touchdowns from running the ball, but it's all good. Appreciate that. I'll see you later. No, you know what? Let's go to stats. Let's go to the stats. I know RG3 had more than 77 yards. Let's see here. 77. That's passing. Let's go for rushing. I want to see rushing. RG3, 124 yards, 26 yards. Roy Helu, 71 yards. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, now I'll see you guys later. Peace.